this is Rena with Lylo Crafts, and I want to welcome you today to my craft room. I don't know about you, but with so many little doodads that we always have to craft with, I'm always wondering, how do people organize their stuff? So I've watched so many craft room organization videos, and I'm in this spring cleaning mode, and so I've cleaned up my craft room. And so I thought maybe I would show you how I organize some of my things. This is going to be a multi-part video, probably 3 separate videos. Today I am going to focus on this wall that I have of calyx units and what I put and how I store my items in my calyx unit. And so please note that I did not acquire these things overnight. I have been crafting for probably 20 years of my life. And so these are things that I have acquired over a long period of time. So won't you join me and come and check out my craft room? Welcome to my craft room. And as you walk in, you can see I have a little closet over here for storage. And here is my desk. It's a main place where I do all of my creating as well as my videoing. And then behind my desk, I've got a sewing machine and some storage. I'm really fortunate. I have 2 sets of windows over here. So I'm really thankful for that. But what I wanted to do today was to start on this wall of storage that I have and share that with you. I use the IKEA calyx system. You can see I use all of the white plastic bins are all from IKEA. And so are the black bins. All of them are from IKEA as well. So I am going to take you through and show you each item that and how it is stored. So let's start here at the top. I've got the word love. I think love is the most important thing in this world, and God is love, and so I have that as a beautiful reminder. I have a couple of bins that are really just for inspiration and even space to breathe. I don't know about you, but we have so much stuff as crafters. I think there needs to be a little bit of blank space. So in this one, I have a clock that was given to me that says blessed, and a candle that was given to me by another sweet friend that says joy. I do love Ray Dunn, and I do collect a few pieces for each season, and so thankful to have those. And then this is something about myself, also Ray Dunn, this little stack of books. It says dream, create, and inspire. And then I just added the pink to it, as well as some of those pink little flowers, and I think I added the black and white polka dot ribbon to that as well. And then as you come down, I've got my first cubby of storage. And so this one is crepe paper and a styrofoam. And as we look inside, you can see that's exactly what I've got in there. Different crepe paper and styrofoam. And I do use a Brother labeler. And my tip on that is you can get compatible replacements on Amazon that are much cheaper than buying the Brother brand, and so I've been using those and they work great. And then this right here, this bin is for all the ATC cards that are sent to me, and you can see I've got all my frames of my ATC cards in here. I love those, and I regularly get those out for inspiration. Then as we move down, I've got these 2 bins right here, and these ones straight ahead, those right there, are where I put like incoming dies and things that I got that need to be labeled before they're put away. And I also store like my journals in here, so that's what that's for. And then I've got this big bin here, and this is for my larger ribbons. So you can see I've got the stuff for the vinyl for bigger ribbons, and also my larger ribbons stored in here. Ribbon is one of my favorite things, so I do have a lot of ribbon. Inside here, I've just got my Xyron. as you can see over there. And I also have my brother labeler in there. And then I love to store my collections in 2 different forms. So let me show you. I have 2 bins of these. So let's just take this first one out. So this one right here, you can see is Jen Hadfield, and I store everything for her together because I think her colors go together. And later I'll show you my Maggie Holmes drawer on another video, and I put all of her collections together. So you can see inside of here, I've got stickers, I have chipboard, I have paper. So I keep everything. I have a paper pad inside of there. And these little containers right here, I get from Hobby Lobby, and they're nice and thick and they're expandable. You can see, look, I've got her wood pieces in here. Look how much room these can hold. So I use those for bigger collections. When I have smaller pieces, I use these tall Ziploc baggies that I did get on Amazon. And so for instance, this one here says travel, and I do label them all on the right hand side so that I can see them. So I've got some little like punch outs here, and these are all around travel. Paper that's specifically around travel as well. So mostly I use these thicker ones, but I do have some of these more thin ones, these little Ziplocs for things that are smaller, that I don't want to invest the money for getting these. And then as you look over here, I have like unicorn, llama, rainbow together. I have some holly jolly, like there's Disney. I have a Harry Potter. I have Doodlebug. As you can see right here, here is some Doodlebug, gingerbread. I have Doodlebug Halloween. So that's how I keep my collection. Okay, and right above, you can see that I have these bins right here. I love these. These are hard plastic bins from IKEA, and they are perfect. And so this is where I keep picks, meaning like Christmas picks. This is where I keep lace, and then I have one of these beautiful containers, also from IKEA, very inexpensive, and this is where I keep all my different kinds of assorted pens that I have, and I'll give you a peek inside this. Here's the lace, as you can see, and then for picks, you can see these are different Christmas picks that I have that I would use. And moving across, I have an empty bin. It's not labeled because there's nothing in there yet. So thankful for that. And this one is filled with pastel trim. And so I'll give you a peek. Look, all that beautiful trim in there. So that is all pastel trim. And a lot of those were given to me by my sweet friend Janet Kay, who shared like those bundles of ribbons together with me. She shared a couple with me, so I'm so thankful, and that's what's really filling that up. And then I've got these little bins. I love these little clear storage bins, and I did get these from the Dollar Tree. And I keep all of my rings in here, so I do separate them by size, and I also have like clips. I think you can see back there, those are my glittered clips. And I love to have things that you can actually see what they are in them. I think that makes it so easy. Okay, moving on down, I've got one of these dark bins, and this one says tool. All right, and when I stored all my tool on its sides, like this, up and down, I could get so much in here. I was so excited. This was kind of like busting out at the seams. I do love tools, so I have smaller pieces like this. I even have some of this mesh tubing from the Dollar Tree, but look at all my little tool rolls down there. So I've got all of them in here. It's very easy to see and find when I need them. As we move across, I've got another empty bin, and then this one I have all of my brads and eyelets in. And so if you look inside here, you can see I am utilizing these Dollar Tree, the taller ones, as well as these smaller ones. I like these for things that maybe might come apart or are little, because they really hold well. I do mainly use these for all my cabochons and stuff like that I will show you. But I have to say, for eyelets that are little, I spilled them the other day. And so I had to sort them all by color all over again. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to put them in these Dollar Tree things so that when they fall over, it's not a problem. So excited for those. So those are my brads and my eyelets. And then inside here, this says alphabet thickers and alphabet flats, and these are what I have left on that. I used to have a lot more because I started off as a scrapbooker, and it was before I had a Cricut, and so I bought a lot of those, but I have thinned that out. Okay, one more on my calyx over here, and these little bins I got from Daiso. And these are all of my stickers, and I have separated them and taken them out of the packaging and put them all in here by color. So gold, silver, white, all words, blue and teal and purple. And again, I said I was a scrapbooker, and so I did layouts by color. And so instead of separating them by like Halloween and that kind of thing, I put all of these stickers in here by color. And it does take up a lot less room when you take the packaging out. Then I've got 2 bins in here of blank card fronts. And then over here, these are my Cricut mats. Okay, I want to take you to probably my most favorite wall. And this holds all of my different punches. As you can see on this wall, these are actually IKEA in the kitchen section. These bars are from IKEA, and they work great. We have earthquakes here in California, and I've never lost a single punch off of here, even with the earthquakes. And I think it's because they're so heavy and they fit so nicely right over that bar. So I've got those. And then I saw so many people's craft rooms that had beautiful things all by rainbow colors. And so when I was first reorganizing my craft room, I wanted to be able to display something with rainbow colors. And so I thought, what do I have that's in a lot of colors? And I had pom-poms. And so I started off by putting my pom-poms out. And so these jars, which I love because they do have the see-through on the top, and they're glass, and they come in different colors, but these are all from Hobby Lobby. So the small ones as well as the tall ones, and they go on sale all the time for 50% off. So the small ones are like $1 on sale. I think they're $1.99 regular price, and I think these tall ones are like $3, so they're like $1.50 each. So I've got those. I did leave a blank spot in the middle, and that is on purpose. And again, like I told you before, I sometimes like room to breathe or let my eyes breathe. So that's what I've got going on over there. Then coming up here onto the top of my second one, now this says create, and I got those letters from Hobby Lobby. I got this star several years ago on sale after Christmas, and I love it. And so I love that it has silver and shiny, so I keep that out all year round. These 2 little bins right here, these black bins, are from IKEA. I think they're like 70 cents each. And so this is where I keep some of my woodblock stamps and my washi. And the one below is just filled with washi tape. I want you to see, as I step back, I have these longer IKEA units. And now look, I have these are 2 separate ones stacked on top of each other. Now, I would have much preferred to have this longer unit, but you know, several years ago when COVID was in full force and everybody started working at home was when I was reorganizing my craft room, and they never got any furniture in. It was always sold out. And so finally, my husband and I, he said, Marina, let's just go with this. So we broke down and we bought these 4 pieces that are separate. And so I've stacked those on top of each other, and you can see here I've done it like this so that it would frame in the middle, and then I left this end piece here for my little tree, and then I just change out the decorations by season. And I just sent out my happy mail for Valentine's Day, so all my Valentine's Day things that I had created that were on the tree I sent out. to sweet friends. So here are those drawers. I do have a video on how I organize my my stamps and dies. So these are dies and these are stamps and dies. And somebody did ask me, do you separate by holiday? And I do. So you can see here I've got Easter, Halloween, fall, Christmas. So I definitely do separate by holiday. And I am in love with these little refrigerator bins because look how far back they go, all the way back into the back to the end of the calyx, so you get a lot of storage with those. So here are more of my stamps. Those are down here. And then right below that, I have my 12 by 12 solid papers. So I have like the specialty papers from light to dark, and then I have just the regular papers from light to dark. So the top ones, like this is glitter, as you can see. So those would be like my specialty papers that I put on the top, and then these bottom ones are just plain. Next, going over, I have all of my sequin storage, and I was inspired by Craft Purge for these. These are from Harbor Freight, and they come with all of these little bins on the inside. And so you can see I have enough room to put one more green one in here or a blue one in here. So these are greens and blues. She is now not utilizing these anymore. She's put all these little pieces into clear drawers that they have available at Michael's, like clear acrylic, but I don't have enough to do that. And so I haven't invested the money in that, but I do have all of them labeled. So I've got like pastel mixes, blue, pinks, yellows, Halloween, Christmas. So I have it like that. And then I have this is all for my 8.5 by 11 paper. And this bin right here was from Hobby Lobby on like one of their like 90% off clearance many years ago. And so it's like a letter organizer, but I just, and it was chipped and it had blue, and I kind of went over the blue with the black to match my craft room. And I think it just works great. And I go to this probably more than anything else, this particular cubby. Then as we make our way over towards the end, here are some of my embossing folders and where I keep like my pads, my my cutting plates over here. So I've got those. And then down here, I have all of my Nuvo drops and stickles, and I do use these little holders that I get from scrapbook.com, and they put their name brand stuff, their organization stuff on sale, 50% off all the time. And so you can buy them singularly or in multiples, and in multiples are even less money. So that's what I tend to do. And then I've got my office supplies in there, and I have foil because I do have a mink that I got like as a super deal, but I haven't used it yet other than for laminating. So I don't quite know how to use it yet. I wanted to take out this. I've had this for a while and I've used it many different ways, but I just recently decided I was going to put all my ephemera in here. So this is ephemera that I've purchased to give away. I've got kawaii and animals here. You can see these are like layering bits. And so these are all little pieces that I have ready if I want to do layering. Like for instance, these are just all foliage things that I have cut out or people have given to me. This is all of my Anna Griffin. I bought one of her celebration ephemera packs. Oh, so pretty. So I put those in there, and then over here I've got spring themes, summer items. So you can see this is a summer ephemera in here, and then I have like pastel Christmas, I have red Christmas, so these are all things that are red, and then dark would have like darker colors, but also my gingerbread. I've got gingerbread ephemera in there, and then these are all Christmas words that people have given me or I have cut out, so they're ready to go, and snowflakes. And so I am in love with this, and I have plenty of room to grow inside of here, and this fits great in the cabinet, so I love that. Okay, so my very last cubby is this one right over here, and that's where I keep my scale to weigh my packages before I ship them out, and also where I have my incoming design team things that I need to show or share or create with. And so that is my first wall. I hope that there was something in here that you liked, or maybe got a thought of inspiring of how maybe you might want to store your items. And I so appreciate you spending time with me today. I can't wait to see you on the next segments, and I hope you have an amazing day.